Hi friends, Diana here. I am so excited today because I'm going to be sharing with you pretty much the easiest gluten-free, dairy-free cookie recipe ever. Yes. Okay, so my name is Diana Spray. This is my channel. I share gluten-free, mostly dairy-free recipes, ones that are simple, easy, and that I actually do all the time. So these are not picture perfect kind of pictures. These are ones that my family loves, tried and true, simple, because I'm not really a big baker person because of the whole measuring thing. But these always come out good. So on my channel, you'll find recipes that I love and that have been really great for us. Some of them are very health focused and some are more of a splurge that we might do, but still fall into gluten-free and dairy-free options for our family. So if this is something you like, subscribe, hit the like button. You will also see a lot of dry humor that will pop up on this channel. My amazing husband, Ryan, edits these videos and he actually has his own YouTube channel you can check out. They have a podcast, him and one of his good friends from high school, which is ridiculous and hilarious, that you'd probably love too if you like the dry humor that you see in these videos. I'm very thankful for him. I couldn't do this without him. So subscribe, ring the bell, and let's get started on the easiest cookies ever. So who loves peanut butter cookies? Hands up, comment. Everyone, right? Yeah, except for my husband. My husband doesn't. Is this a problem? No. Why is this not a problem, friends? More for me. But really, I was pretty shocked to find out he didn't like peanut butter cookies, but our marriage is still working out okay. But the cool thing about this is not an original recipe. And I was kind of like, should I even share this? Because it's all out there. And I was like, well, if anybody doesn't know this recipe, they need to know this recipe. You guys, any of you can make this. I promise. It comes, from my understanding, back during World War II or way back when, where there wasn't a lot of ingredients. You might not be able to get flour, etc. That sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Right now. But you could get sugar. So this is super, super simple. You guys ready? It's literally, you just think one. Everyone, say one with me. It's 1 egg, 1 cup sugar, 1 cup peanut butter. This is the little mic drop time. So easy, right? So I have a couple different peanut butters here. I'm actually using my healthy peanut butter right now because the kids are not in the mood for it. This one just wasn't as good for us. We didn't like it. And when I say healthy, it means it doesn't have added sugar. Kind of pointless because I'm going to add a bunch of sugar right now. Now, I would love to try this with my monk fruit stevia. Oh, forget it. I'd love to try it with this. I haven't yet. So if anyone does, let me know. I can link this up in the comments. I have liked this, not loved it in my baked stuff. So I'm giving you a tried and true recipe. If you want to be adventurous, go for it. So this is my 1 cup peanut butter. And this is one of my daughter's favorite recipes. And I like it because I can sit on the couch and make sure she knows the right ingredients. She loves to mix. But she told me she'll help eat the cookies today. But I do think it's really important to cook with your kids. Any of you guys remember baking with your mom or dad? It's always been a good memory for us. My kids like to bake because sometimes after a long day I'll do the cooking, but I tend not to bake sweets. So they're like, Mom, I'll do it. I'm like, okay. Although our best story so far was when my son was reading the instructions and it said 1 3/4 cup flour. And this is where I was not paying as much attention as I thought. It was sitting right there. He put in 13 cups of flour or something like that. It was crazy and it was very sad because it totally killed the recipe. And then we were out of flour at that point. So, oh well. So here's 1 cup peanut butter. And then I'm going to do my 1 cup sugar. And I'm just pouring it in here so I don't dirty another dish. Anyone else with me? Like, less dishes the better. So there's 1 cup sugar and my 1 egg. And guys, I even left this out to get to room temperature. Who's proud of me? I'm proud of myself. This is kind of small, it might be bigger. Now with this recipe, you can totally double it. I've doubled it before. I'm not doubling it because I don't want too many cookies around right now. So that's the other nice thing, it can be small. And then you're just gonna mix this until combined. You can totally use a stand mixer. I'm too lazy, again, with the dishes. And this works well. In fact, we did a stand mixer and we felt like the texture came out different. Wow, see, I'm almost done here. Ta-da, combined. Now, that is the official simple recipe. I have to add vanilla because I love vanilla and my daughter loves vanilla. And of course you could add chocolate chips. They taste phenomenal in there. I don't have any dairy-free ones at the moment, so I'm not. And I really like these plain too. And I'm gonna add another pinch of salt because I like how salt kind of makes it all come together and make it a little sweeter. So then I'm just gonna combine that. And so you just stir and mix until it's all combined. Easy, right? It's pretty simple. Ta-da! Okay, now we're gonna put it on our cookie tray. Here's one of my favorite magic tricks. Who uses these liners? What are they? Silicone. My silicone pad here thingy, my Bobby. Fantastic. This and parchment paper. So when I first discovered parchment paper, I was like, Mom, you gotta try this parchment paper. It's amazing. And she's like, meh, whatever, I've been making cookies forever, right? And then she finally did, and she's like, Diana, you're right, it's amazing. Why is it amazing? You will not burn the bottom of your cookie very easily. And they just come right off the pan. They come off so easily. I love it. So I can link this up in the description, but let me know, comment below if you also love your parchment paper. I'm like, did I get cookie on my face? Anyway, so let me know. This stuff is awesome. So we're just gonna scoop it on. It works fantastic if you have an ice cream scoop, if your family didn't break the ice cream scoop. Ours got broken, hard ice cream. Always let the ice cream soften before you try to use an ice cream scoop, right? Oops. So I'm just gonna put these on here. And I usually try to make them a little smaller in size, but sometimes I just do it. Remember, my goal with cooking is not perfection, but just tasting good. Sometimes we can get so caught up in perfection that we feel like we failed. When we haven't failed, it's just not perfect, but perfect is a mark you can never hit, right? So just get them done. They got peanut butter and sugar in these. You're good. You can't fail. In fact, one of my friends made the same recipe and won a prize at like their little fair. So I thought that was pretty cool because it's so easy, but they're so good. Okay, and so now if you want, you can totally add the traditional crisscross of the fork here. They will kind of melt down when you bake them, so this also helps shape them a little bit more. I don't always do it. I'm doing it for you guys. This is for you. A little love. Just for you. Ta-da! My cute little cookies. So I'm gonna slip them into my oven, 350. I'm gonna set my timer for about 6 to 7 minutes, and then I'm gonna check it like every minute. It goes pretty fast. You don't want these browned very much. They're already brown, but they will go to burnt. So you do have to kind of watch this. I feel like with the less ingredients, you have to do it. So it's kind of better to go on the less cooked side than the more cooked side. So I'm gonna throw them in and then pull them out and show you what they look like when they're all done. Okay, friends, time for me to check the cookies. So this looks, I think, perfect. I'll know better when I see underneath, but they're just They look set, so they're not like wet on top. It's been about 7 minutes, so that was perfect for me. So you're gonna set them here, and then what you do is you let them cool for about a minute or so, and then you can pop them on here. I feel like with these cookies, you can actually get away with letting them cool on the tray, but traditionally, that's what you would do with cookies, is always get them over. These are a softer cookie. Oh, that came, okay, good. So I'll probably let it set a minute, but yay, it's not crumbly. This has happened before. So sometimes if it's crumbly, you probably over mixed it, is what we have found. But this is good, it's perfect. It's like lightly brown on the bottom. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna let these cool for a minute, and then maybe I'll let one of my kids eat them. My son just gave me really big eyes sitting over there on the couch. Okay, I found him. He is willing to make big sacrifices for me, right, son?
I'll eat your cookies.
Isn't that love, folks? That's love.
Yep.
They can be a little more crumbly, so be gentle with them. They're so good. They're peanut buttery, they're sweet, they're salty. They hit the spot, and of course, they were super duper easy. And you can leave them in the freezer. That's what we do. I'll just let them cool, and then you put them in the freezer, and you just grab them when you want. They don't necessarily last very long, but I can, and some leave them in there, so I just have one a day. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Comment below if this was helpful, or if you've done this recipe before, and your favorite peanut butter recipe. We would love to hear, and be looking forward for more videos. We also have some great other recipes I have. I have a gluten-free carrot cake recipe that I just did, which could be phenomenal. So I'm planning to do some more cooking, baking recipes. Let me know if there's any recipes you want to do. I've also thought about doing one of those what I eat in a day videos. So if that's something you would be interested in, it would benefit you, comment, let me know. I'll whip one up, because I know sometimes it can be overwhelming doing gluten-free. So I'll see you guys over there. Have a great day.